follow that, huh? But I'm going to start out by coming out of the Bible on y'all. I'm going to the beginning of that mud. I'm going to talk about Eve. Yeah, red in the neck and leg. Now, I'm going to go back to before the biting of the apple, when things were still all good in the garden. And what a lot of people don't know about the Garden of Eden is that it had a body of water at one edge. And this waterway led to one of the oceans. Yeah, if y'all don't believe me, just Google it. I did. Now it need to be true. Wikipedia says so. Makes us up. Well, anyway, she decided she wanted to skinny dip in this body of water one day, so she went running out across the beach to go jump to the water. God saw what was about to happen, and he hollered out, "Eve, no, don't jump in the water." And it was too late. Because before he could finish it, she jumped in. He was like, "Ah." Now, how in the name of me am I going to get that awful, rancid smell out of all those fish? That is why green light smells the way it does to this very day. I can thank Eve for that, y'all. It was her fault. Wikipedia said that too. Now, I'm going to go into the Bible, to the book of Exodus now, to where Moses had freed the slaves from Egyptian bondage and let them out of Egypt. Now, most Bibles are written in King James. And King James is littered with language like hither and thither and thee and thine and heretofore and wheretofore and theretofore and whatsoever man what now. People just didn't talk like that in 4000 BC. In fact, with Nefertiti probably being a sister of Pharaoh, probably being a brother, they were Egyptian after all. The lingo was probably a lot more ghettofied, wouldn't you say? I can imagine the conversation the two of them had in the palace after Moses led the slaves out of Egypt. Pharaoh! You just gonna let Moses funk you like that? Really now? He played you like a bitch, Ramses. He brought plague upon plague down on our people. He killed our son. And he took our slaves up out of here. Who could be building all these pyramids and shit now? I know I'm not getting my hands dirty. And you call yourself a hard-hearted thug. Hard-hearted thug, my ass. Oh, and speaking of my ass, you ever want into the sweet ass again? You better go get them slaves and bring them back here. And bring me Moses' head on a platter. You know what? Forget about it. Don't do it. I don't even want you to do it, because I don't even want to get it done. Moses hit his booty way better than you ever could anyway. Pharaoh said, "Oh, hell no. Moses got my ass. You let Moses hit that? Moses got my ass. I'm getting his ass. Assemble the troops, man. We're going to get the damn slaves back." So Pharaoh gets his army together and off they go after the Hebrews. Now we know how that all ended, right? Moses, with the help of God, was able to part the Red Sea, which allowed the Hebrews to cross, and when the Egyptians tried to follow them across the divide, God put the sea back together, which encapsulated the entire Egyptian army therein, and each and every last one of them perished. Pharaoh went back home to practice the life of celibacy. Nefertiti made herself abundantly clear. He wasn't about to get any more of that booty. And Moses and the Israelis went on to live happily ever after, or at least that is, until they ran back into their brethren, the Palestinians. And then those two groups of people have been fighting like cats and dogs with each other ever since. And it's really funny because it's really not two groups of people, is it? It's just one big dysfunctional family who's been fighting for thousands of years over a stolen birthright. No, it's true. That really is true. Now, the Israelis have had to deal with a lot of entities throughout history. They've had to deal with the Nazis, the PLO, Hezbollah, Hamas, just to name a few. And there's a bunch of militant factions in the Middle East. You got Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, Al-a.k.a., the Islamic State, also known as ISIS, or myself, or I see a bunch of pussy motherfuckers too cowardly to show their faces so they hide behind masks. And these militant factions in the Middle East dominate the daily news. But they're not the only militant factions on the planet, y'all. There's a paramilitary group that originates out of Colombia whose acronym is FARC. The media refers to them as the FARC. Also Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a wonderful thing, y'all. It's just like the rest of modern day journalism, where you no longer necessarily have to get the story accurate that you're reporting. You just need to be first, you know? But here's what I want to know about this group, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Now, say there's a woman that's a member of that paramilitary group, and she has, like, say, a 3-year-old kid. Would that make her a motherfucker? I was just wondering, I think that would make her a motherfucker, wouldn't it? Hey, that's all the time I got, y'all. Thanks for letting me see.
Jay Hooks, everybody. Let's give it one time. What a voice.
What a skirt.
All right, guys, your next comic coming to the stage is a very funny guy. Please make some noise for Stan Chin.
Sorry it's taking so long to get up here. Jay's shirt hypnotized me.
He's freaking hilarious.
Wow. I apologize. I come up here with my shitty $15 Costco pullover and I try to impress you. I'm sorry. Something amazing happened.